right. Good morning, you guys. It is 4:50 a.m. and I thought that for on the weekends, or at least a post on Sunday, I could do a longer video and follow a tutorial as I'm trying to get better. And this one is, hold on, I had it. This one is, I want to give you the exact name. This is Black and White Portrait in Colored Pencil by Karen Hull Art, and I will link the tutorial in the description. And I am not going to name colors I'm using or read anything off the tutorial, but this is just my experience with it and my choices. So if you want to try it yourself, definitely go get it. It's very reasonably priced, so I've been wanting to try this one for a while, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So I figured we could do it together, and yeah. So I'm using mixed media paper, which I have mixed feelings about, but yeah, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. I have more gray pencils coming, so I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to think too much about this right now because it's just supposed to be fun. I'm still working on Diana and I'm still working on Taylor. Don't worry, those videos are coming this week as well. And yeah, full disclosure, I am trying to get my watch time up. I've had this channel for lots of years, and I figured that it was time to actually put work into being monetized. So I would appreciate it so much if you would just put the video on in the background. Just let it play. I always feel weird asking for stuff like that because I don't know, but it would mean so much to me. And just thank you for every single person who has clicked on this video and watched even, 5 minutes of it. But yeah, if you want to draw along with me, that would be cool too. Just, listen to my thoughts as you draw. So, okay, the first thing we're going to work on is the eyes. And this is a black and white picture, but it has tons of different colored pencils in it. And we're going to start with the eyes, and we're going to start building up the iris. So, I need to put in more of these highlights, but I'm gonna just go in here. And if you are doing the tutorial along with me, just know that I am not using every single color that is suggested. I am kind of doing my own thing too, but I should get around the same results. So, because everybody is different. I expect people to do that with my Reborn doll tutorials too. You need to follow your own instincts. Oh my goodness. I really should have made coffee. I feel like I should do that. Since it's so early, I am going to pause in BRB. Okay, I'm back. I've got my coffee, my iced coffee, and I'm ready to roll here. Okay. All right, back to the eye. Yeah. So I think that after I get a little bit further on this, I'm going to put on some cartoons in my ears. I really, really like listening to cartoons that I used to watch. Like Nickelodeon cartoon, like Hey Arnold and stuff. I've been finding that surprisingly, it's helped me relax more than crime documentaries. Shocking, I know, right? So I really am trying to work on my level of anxiety. Alright, so I'm just working on the pupil here. Sometimes I like to follow the tutorials because it takes guessing out for me. It gives like a clear direction on where to go, and that's helpful to me because sometimes it's just, you know, full trial and error, and that gets really tiring sometimes when you're making all of the decisions. So, and mostly when you're making decisions and you don't see it coming together the way that you had initially planned. But I'm getting better at that. Like, it's not, I mean, there's some pretty basic colors that I use for the skin tone and stuff like that. So it was really neat. My good friend came over last night, and she had gotten me a few just gifts that she had picked up for me, and it was like, Jack Skeleton sparkly ears, like the Mickey ears, and I was like, that's so sweet, and a cat coffee mug and stuff. And I was showing her some of my recent work, and she's just so supportive. She's seen me start, my reborn doll business and drawing and stuff. So she likes to see the progress. It's cool. I like that. All right, I'm gonna. Well, nope. See, I almost started to just go in with random colors. I really do. See, I'm not working on the textured paper, so I have to leave the white open, but I also don't want it to be pure white. So I'm going in here and shading it. I did think for a time that I was going to do the October 1st portrait as all black and white colored pencils because I thought that would be unique, and because it's still all colored pencils, but it would be very uncommon to see a colored pencil competition or gallery all of gray and black and whites. But I don't know. I'm still thinking. I know that I should probably make a decision soon, but hopefully you guys will follow along as I work on it and submit it. That would be kind of cool, right? And when I'm done with all these portraits, they will be for sale in my shop. So that'd be kind of cool too. You see the process, right? Okay. I think I made that curve down a little bit too much. Yep, there's the cat saying good morning. Good morning, Willow. The cat is the loudest meow you've ever heard in your life, I swear. And we're gonna come over here and okay. I don't know if you guys watch the live feeds with Big Brother, but I'm a big live feeder watcher. And basically, I'm just watching them sleep right now, and I feel like a creep. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. I'm here for it. I think that I'm going to use my freedom here. Like, I'm going for the general, like, pictures of what I see, and not necessarily using all of the same colors, but getting the idea down. I'm just putting in the eyelashes. This is such a beautiful portrait of a little girl, and I loved it, and I got it to try, obviously, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And I mean, with good reason. I've been pretty busy. I'm sorry, this chair is so noisy. It makes me feel like crazy when I'm moving around. Alright, hold on here. I'm just looking for my indigo blue. It's black. I ordered some more luminous colors. I ordered mine from Blick. I really like their store online, and they have a really good selection of different colored pencils and art supplies with pretty decent shipping. So it's pretty expensive on different platforms for one pencil. Because sometimes you just need one pencil, and I used to think that you needed all of them. I definitely need to empty that pencil sharpener. Remind me to do that. Thank you. So, I usually get the staples like every other week. Pink, white, the light flash, medium flash, dark flash, buff titanium, burnt ochre, brown ochre, 10%, all those like really fleshy colors I'm constantly running out of. So what do you guys think that I should do for the competition? Like, I was thinking about doing Michael Myers as a little kid, like holding the knife in like 11 by 13. That could be kind of cool, right? I was also thinking about doing a portrait like this, all black and white. I don't know of what, but I really want it to be something that's not expected, something that's not expected of me. I don't know, but I also don't want to lose interest in it. So, like, I thought about doing the Titanic sinking, which I thought would be like an amazing, like, cool piece of art. But I foresee myself getting very bored. But maybe not. I don't know. I think the thing is transferring the drawing or like the outline to the paper. I am not a freehand artist, and there's nothing wrong with that. I used to think that it was something to be kind of embarrassed about, but honestly, it's this, like, I have issues getting the proportions right when I am, using a light box or tracing or whatever. It's like, it's the same. It's the same, really. I'm very impressed with artists that can do that, but I'm not one of them. And I like to manage my time efficiently and not have to keep going in and creating or fixing mistakes, which I'm already doing anyway. So I just get the general idea of where things are. I have used grid before, and that works, but then I am stuck with all of these lines, and that really makes my brain confused. So, okay. I may have made it too big for people. I might have to go in here, make more room. This is just an electric eraser, and it's amazing. And if you are drawing, you should definitely get one. I have different sizes too. I have this one, bigger one, and that's for more, difficult spots. I think I might go in here with brown. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let me look at the camera here. Yeah. Oh, you can see the picture of me as a child on the counter with the peanut butter. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna move this. Is that better? Possibly. All right. Going with that's the pink one. All right. Need white. That looks kind of cool. Okay, cool. All right, so moving on. I think I need to make the eyelashes a little bit darker. For some reason last night, I got really excited thinking about Christmas. I don't know why. Because Halloween is my favorite holiday, but I don't know. I guess the summer feels really long and hot. So I look forward to the fall. There's so many things to be excited about in the fall, you know? Man, I have one of those crisscross chairs, and sometimes sitting on my foot for long periods of time is not the greatest idea. Weird, right? Okay. Okay, I like that. Alrighty. Alright. Let's put in the bottom lashes. And I have read through this tutorial several times, but again, because I'm not using textured paper, some of the things I'm just not going to be able to do with the whites, so that's okay. Just for fun. I think sometimes we just need to do stuff for fun. It's the weekend. And I'm so grateful that, you guys have like these. I've always really wanted to hang out with you and do stuff. I think when it comes to reborn doll painting, I need to dump this pencil sharpener. So give me one sec. Okay. Like I was saying, I think with reborn doll painting, I think that I have to use my brain more than this. And there's so much stopping and going with it. It's like you have to wait for things to dry. In most cases, before I was using air dry, you had to put it in the oven, then waited for it to cool down, and it felt so disjointed for me, and it was hard for me to film one cohesive video. So this feels much easier for me. All right. Alrighty. All right. I was going to listen to something, but I just don't feel like I can split my attention like that this morning. It's too early. I don't think I realized that when I started using colored pencils and portraits and stuff that I would need grays the most. Seriously. I didn't know that. It's really the most used color, I think, in every type of portrait. I think because it's a good blender and like unifier, it's a good like mid-tone. So think I always just kind of thought you use white. But I very rarely use white, to be honest. This paper is doing better than I thought it was going to do, to be perfectly honest. Sometimes it's very finicky. But maybe when I'm adding too many layers or something, I don't know. I don't know if those are tree frogs or crickets or what, but they are loud outside. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I do like this idea of doing sections at a time. I have to remember to do that with my other portraits rather than looking at the whole thing as a whole, and getting overwhelmed. probably more bottom lashes. I'm going to use the dark sepia for that. Okay. Sorry, I just keep saying okay, don't I? Alright, I need to look at the reference photo. Yes, I accidentally did those the wrong way. Yep, I got mine backwards. Sorry, guys. That's why you should always look at the reference, even when you're doing a tutorial. Life lessons with Chelsea. I need to go in a little bit darker, I think. Good thing I caught that. Yikes. Alright, let's work on the other eye. Okay, so I had to get up and walk around, and actually, I got on my walking treadmill for 10 minutes and I'm back. So it's really important for you guys to do that too. Don't just sit and draw all day. Trust me, you'll have some major back problems. I really, really try to do like 40 minutes on and then 10 to 20 minutes off. Also, today I'm filming some more of the Taylor Swift. So, having a lot of different projects for me really helps my ADD. So, ADHD. And also, it's good for you guys not to get bored of saying the same thing every time, too. So, I also thought maybe you would want to see me work on my Jackie doll, my Jackie Kennedy doll, but I don't know. That'll probably be next week sometime. And if you guys stay to the end of this video, I have a surprise to show you of how far I've come with my project drawings. All right. I know I keep saying all right. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing, and I'm already finding that to be an issue. I cannot split my attention. I was trying to listen to something, but I'm just gonna keep going with this, and that's what we're gonna do. And I will just mindly talk at you. So, the morning vibes here. I've got incense going, I've got a candle going. I have a Halloween movie on in the background without sound. And we're just getting into the fall vibes. That is my happy place. So I can't wait to wake up in October with you guys and film. I really hope that this is something that you guys enjoy and you will tune in and hang out with me for a while. It would definitely be cool to create the October piece with you guys and then have it go up and, see it in the gallery and stuff. It'd be cool. And then maybe one day I will, maybe I will win something. You never know. Or get an honorable mention or something, Who knows what could happen. So the schedule will be for this every Sunday. I will post on this, and the rest of the week will be a mix of Diana and Taylor until we reach what I'm going to be doing for the October piece, and then we'll work on that. don't think no, sorry. I really like long YouTube videos of drawing, so I think that this will be fun for you guys. I mean, I don't know. I feel like when I'm watching people draw for long periods of time, even if they're not talking the whole time, I feel like I have company. It's probably why I like watching the live feeds on YouTube. Not YouTube, on Big Brother. It's like I really like to be alone. I'm very introverted these days, but I also like to be around people that are like unsuspecting. Like I like it when my kids are playing video games behind me, as long as they're not screaming. I don't know. I don't like being alone, but I like not socializing a lot of the time. It's very draining for me. It didn't used to be like that. I really used to, get energy from people, but I really think after 2020, it just, I don't know. I lost it somehow. I prefer not to be around people. I know that lots of people say this, but I really am an empath and I take on everyone's energy and it's exhausting. Like when I went to the Titanic Museum, there was like an immersive thing in Atlanta. I think I went back in June, maybe, or May. And I was so drained when I left that place. I don't know. It was crazy seeing, the artifacts and stuff. And I don't know. I really felt very sad. I literally came home and cried. And I know that sounds insane, but I think that, with the movie, obviously I loved the movie. That was made for me. I was 14 when that came out. So, you lose perspective of how many people died and, I mean, just didn't drown. They just froze to death. It's just so sad and so sad. And then like the salacious headlines and stuff, that really got to me. Because originally, they didn't know that all these people had died, and some families thought that their loved ones were alive still because their names were on the survive list, and that's just tragic. And then finding out that, only a couple hundred people survived. And I don't know. It was really sad. I was very drained for a couple days after that. I didn't expect that, to be honest with you, at all. Because when I went to the one at Pigeon Forge, I didn't feel that way. I don't know why. Maybe because it was a bigger, more like interactive one. And also, it was in 2021, so it was a different vibe for sure. Like, you had to wear your mask, and you were kind of rushed through. So, okay. I think I said in one of my other videos that I'm going to be taking some classes next week. And they're going to be pretty early in the morning. So I'll probably film today and tomorrow to have videos up for next week, but we'll see. I know that for the next couple months, I'm going to be kind of just like cranking out videos. I really am trying to build this channel, so I think I was just so afraid that nobody would care about anything else that I was doing, and they just wanted to see reborn stuff, and I get it. I mean, I don't like it when people change either, when I'm used to seeing a certain type of content, so, but hopefully if you know, if you like it, you'll stay and keep, watching my videos. And if you are waiting for reborn doll stuff, I'll post that too. It's just haven't figured out what's next yet. Getting that brow bone. All right. Let's see. We are pretty close, I think, for this eye. We're getting there. I'm gonna do that. Gosh, this chair is not at all as comfortable as they said it was going to be. Do you guys start saving or like making your Christmas list early for kids if you or family? I forever always say I'm going to, and then I always find to be scrambling at the end. I would love it. I feel like this would be my gift, but to get the Lego Titanic and have my kids put it together. They love Legos. They're really into them. We have the Eiffel Tower and the Home Alone house and the Princess Castle, and Allie put together the Home Alone house and the Princess Castle, and Jack put together the Eiffel Tower. And well, Allie helped a little bit, but that poor Eiffel Tower got knocked down by a cat, and it was quite the event. But then they got it back together with glue. But yeah, I'm always trying to think about like what I want to get them, and obviously have to, save money. And I'm really, really, really hoping that I get some commissions. I think I have two that are pending, and I think maybe if I open up commissions, like a couple of them soon to like have in time for Christmas, that might be good too. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, getting this work out there will, you know, make people excited or curious at the very least. Man, I'm drawing with my shoulders like at my ears. I need to stop doing that. Deep breaths. This black is crazy. It's the drawing, the ivory black. It's like butter. It's like butter. I'm really liking it so far. What do you guys think? It's really pretty. And this has been fun for me to not have to overthink things and hang out with you guys. And I feel like I'm practicing too. So it's like, when you're practicing the piano or something and you have to practice every day to get better. I'm doing this anyway every single day, so I might as well just film it. I have been drawing every single day for like 9 to 10 hours for the past, I want to say year and a half. I mean, I was drawing. I started drawing again in 2022, but seriously, every day, pretty recently, I guess. So, but definitely have seen the improvements, and I can't wait to show you one of the portraits that I didn't throw away because I wanted to look back on it one day and be like, wow, look at you. You have to promise not to laugh. At least if you're going to laugh, just laugh like on the inside. And I'm not, making fun of myself in any way. It's just, sometimes even looking back at, my first dolls, I mean, damn, it's just progress, right? And that's good. It's good to see progress. Sometimes I'm really afraid to keep work like that because it embarrasses me, which is insane because, like you have to start somewhere. Everyone started somewhere. Even Rembrandt started somewhere. Picasso, Monet, all those people, super famous. They started somewhere. And I think I always thought that you had to be born with an innate ability to draw, but you don't, because I've taught myself how to do both reborn doll painting and drawing. You just practice and you have the drive to learn, and that's really all it takes. It's with anything, really, driving. What else? I'm blanking. Even playing video games, it's all the same. The more you do it, the better you get. I tell that to my kids all of the time when they don't get something right the first time, Just keep practicing. And if you love to do it, that should be easy, I know you guys don't expect me to be drawing these hyper amazing realistic portraits that I see on YouTube. Not yet, but maybe one day, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember when, she didn't draw like that. I've watched her grow over time, and I think that's really cool. Okay, let's see where we are for time. And okay, so I'm gonna show you one of my first portraits. Okay, are you ready for this? Oh my god, okay. These are my children, and yeah, this was an attempt to do watercolor and colored pencil, and my children are much more beautiful than this. But even this is one of the very first dog. Why are we not in focus? Hello. Portraits I tried to do. Yep, that's not great. I've thrown away most of my previous work, but I can show you some of my unfinished work, and maybe you guys can tell me something that you would want me to finish. We got a cat, we got Selena Gomez, we got Taylor, got this beautiful ginger lady, we got my daughter. Oh god, I don't even know if I can show you. This is another one I ruined with Gamisol. Girl, what is happening with your base? We've got, let's see here, player 222. We got this baby with no face. We've got some waffles or a bowl of fruit. We got this lady with a horse. I told you I have a real problem finishing things. Now, this is my rose one, and I love it, but I do think that I can redo it and make it look even better. Now that I understand skin tones a little bit better. What else we got here? This is just a random portrait I did. And let's see here. This was a portrait I did of myself and my narcissistic parent. Yay for that. Let's see. Baby cat. This one is an earlier portrait. It's not great, but mom and baby. There's a theme, isn't there? Oh, there's Taylor. Yeah. Okay, and I think that is really, oh yeah, and the Christmas cookies. Yeah, so, I don't know, maybe I'll finish the Christmas cookies. That might be good to have for sale in my shop. I really feel like if I could finish one or two of these, I could put them up for sale, and, but maybe you guys can let me know which one I should finish, or maybe work on with you guys, because I would love to finish my work and work on that with you guys. So, all right, if you guys have made it this far, thank you so much. Maybe put some sort of lollipop emoji in the comments. Just, I like lollipops, so some sort of sweet thing, because I'm going to go have some breakfast. And thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys soon.